What's going on, world? I am Chris McPherson, and I'm pleased to be here with you today. You could have been anywhere in the world and you decided to be right here, and that is a great thing. For a moment, I just want to steal your attention as we talk about time value of time. First off, let me start off by saying Happy New Year to all of you. No matter if you're celebrating New Year on January 1st or any other day of the year, today is a new day. Therefore, it is an opportunity for you to be new again and create new goals in this year. I was thinking about the concept of time value of time, and it really came to me from something that my phone was sharing. So if any of you have an iPhone or Android devices, there's actually something which is called screen time. And screen time looks at the amount of time that you are using your phone in any given day, in any given week, and it actually monitors what you are looking at. Well, what's unique about this is it'll categorize it and say, hey, certain things are productivity, certain things just may be time spent in certain applications, certain things just may be surfing the web on whatever website or whatever it is. But either way, it'll tell you how much time you're using on your phone. It'll also tell you how many times you've unlocked your phone in a day or how many times you've looked at your phone in a day. Big Brother is real because they're viewing everything that you do because we're able to share the information openly. But two, it made me very conscious of how I was using my time because my phone was simply showing me the results of my actions. Well, you see, this became a topic for me because time is really all we ever have. And how we use our time is how we get our results. In most cases, we're used to a day being broken into three parts. 8 hours equal. 8 hours of rest, 8 hours of work, and then 8 hours of downtime. Well, we know that equation really doesn't exist because a lot of times people are stretched to work beyond 8 hours a day. A lot of people don't get adequate 8 hours of rest. And truthfully, that downtime, the time to think, the time to be present, the time to enjoy family and friends and things of that nature is what we sometimes neglect the most. So if we've got goals that we want to achieve this year, we've got to be more productive with our time. So the time value of time is simply looking at the fact that however we spend our time and whatever we use our time on is going to equal the results that we directly get from our time. You see, time value of time comes from the equation of time value of money. And time value of money states that the earlier you put money in and have it working for you, over time it's going to compound and you're going to have more later. Well, the time value of time works the exact same way. The more time that you can put into any given task, the further along down the road you're going to be at achieving that goal based on giving it more of your time. So how is it that we use our time now? Our time now is something that we allocate to others in different ways. For me, I have to be a father. I have to run my business. I have to go to work. I have to have social downtime. I have to have time for research. I have to have time for rest. All of these things have to have time. Well, how do we equate what time goes where and what's going to give us the best result? Sometimes that can be frustrating because we can spend time in places where we're getting no result and we think we need to work more at that. We need to give it more time. Well, in fact, if you're giving something more time that isn't worth your time, all you're going to get in return is more of nothing. So in analyzing our time, we must understand that it's important to use our time where we are getting value. If you're not getting value for your time, if you're not getting return on your time, ROT, then you have to stop using your time there. Because if you're not getting anything out of it, you simply, my friends, are wasting time. And that's a great way to not achieve any of your goals. So stop wasting time and start making our time work for us. Life is like a coin. You can spend it when and wherever you want, but you can only spend it once. I started to think about this phrase because I believe it's absolutely true. Life is similar to a coin in that you can spend it wherever and however you absolutely want. but you can only spend it once. So what is the value of that coin that we have? You see, I don't think that coin represents any value. In fact, we live our lives with a coin that doesn't necessarily share its value outward. But if we look at the relationship of spending something, we are using that to get more in return. You see, your value is no greater or no less than mine. The value is all in what do we produce that shows how we used our time that can continue to fill our time. People who create legacy, people who create lasting impressions on the world long after their time here has expired, have done something great because they've used their coin in a way that gave them a return on their time. The time value of their time is infinite because their creations, their ideas, their thoughts continue to help the world improve and become a better place. Well, see, we all have that availability to us. We all have that option to use our time to make contributions that are not only going to help us, but they're going to help others that come along with us and after us. But it's all in how you use your time. Well, my friends, this is the Positive Place where we come to learn, discuss, and think about all things positive and hopefully provide some tips and strategies to help you along your way. I truly do believe that when we use our time wisely, we will get more return from that. I suggest you spend your time enjoying yourself, being unapologetically you, being passionate about your purpose, achieving your goals, and kicking ass at life. After all, it's possible.
In mine, I spend. In mine, I spend. In mine, I spend.